Hello, Senior Stoner fans. It's the real Senior Stoner back at you for your Helix Carta dab of the day. Today is Friday. Good morning, everybody. Today's topic is a big one. How can I put it? There's a lot going on in America right now. And what I want to talk about with everybody, because I'm passionate about this, is don't settle for less. I'll say it again. Don't settle for less. And in case anybody didn't understand me, don't settle for less. What do I mean by that? Personal development really matters. And right now may be an opportune time to really work on our own personal development. Remember, many of us still are home. Many of us don't have active jobs right now. Many of us might be feeling really crappy emotionally right now. So personal development at these times, at times of strife, at times of stress, at times of high inertia, let's call it, where people are just going around and around, not really making any headway. Personal development matters more than ever. And when I talk about different types of personal development, because they're all so important, the first one I want to talk about is intellectual development. Think about it. Do you pick up a book and read? Do you listen to a non-sectarian news station occasionally? Do you stay informed? Do you have knowledge beyond what you see? Well, intellect is an important part of who we are. Doesn't mean you're intellectual. What it means is you're just sharpening up your brain the best you can. If you're an A+ student, you're going to still be an A+ student. If you're a C student, you will still be a C student. And if you're, unfortunately, a failure student, you might still be one. What I'm talking about in terms of intellectual development isn't scholastic. It's the ability to think complex thoughts. It's the ability to take in a lot of different things at once and understand what's going on. It's the ability to multitask in your mind, in your brain, if that makes any sense. It's critically important. It's critically important because we need to filter out from the world what we need and leave the rest. Think about it. Don't let yourself be overwhelmed and overcome. Take in what you need and what you want to take in. Don't take in what you think you're being forced to take in. Intellectual lets you choose. Intellectual means you can think correctly for yourself. The second important thing, critically important thing for personal development is emotional development. Come on. As young children, we were trained to stay behind our parents. They would take care of us in all ways. Well, emotionally, you're on your own. There are no parents to help you emotionally. So what you have to think about with emotional development is what makes you get really upset? What makes you get really excited? What makes you get really happy? Because those are the things that throw you to the left, to the right, to the up, to the down. What I'm looking for is some centric strength, some emotional strength for our core. Think about what I'm getting at here. Instead of flailing around emotionally, let's try to contain the emotion. It can be strong emotion, heartfelt emotion. It can be sad emotion. It can be scared. It can be any kind of emotion you want. But what you've got to think about is, are you reading them correctly? Are your emotions appropriate for the situations? Are you reading it correctly? Kind of ties in a little bit with intellectual development, so that your emotions don't run you, you run your emotions. The next thing that you develop that you, I think, importantly need to develop is spiritual development. And that truly is in the eye of the beholder. I don't want to even talk much about it because we all see it so differently. But what I will say is that if you don't have spiritual development, it's a whole different ballgame. I lost spiritual development when my mom passed away in 1981. I was bar mitzvahed. I was part of a temple, but I really lost. I wondered how that could have happened if there was anything up there that was taking care of us. You know, she was 54 years old and taken from us as an anorexic. So my spiritual life has been a tough one, but I've come around. And that's what your intellectual capabilities, your emotional capabilities will help you do with your spiritual development. They're all going to work together to get you where you need to be. Well, there's more. What about your physical development? Think about it. You can't lose sight of your health. When you're flailing right, flailing left, up and down, you're busy. You're not paying attention to your body per se. But physical development is critical. You have to understand that as you age, as you develop, different things will occur. You have to be prepared for that. That takes an intellectual understanding, an emotional grasp, some type of spiritual connection, and then you will not be afraid of physical development, which needs to take place naturally. We age, we develop, we mature. It happens. Be okay with it. Don't be scared by it. And another type of personal development we need to have, we really think about it, is community personal development. Wherever we are, whatever our zone is, are we introverts? Are we isolated? Or are we part of a community? You're my community. So I have a large community and you all are part of my community, so you have a community too. It doesn't have to be a physical community that you're living in. It can be a virtual community that you're participating in. Community is just that. It's built on participation. So it doesn't matter how you can have a community on the phone. Community is really important. Well, the important key ingredient to all this is we never, and I do mean never, never should stop trying to be better. Never. Because every single day, I'm 62, going to be 63 this September 24th. We all learn something every day. You wake up, you learn something every day. You go to sleep, you wake up the next day, you learn another thing every day. It happens to everybody you do. You might not know it's happening, but you're doing it. Part of what allows you to learn every day is your intellectual development, your emotional development, your spiritual development, your physical development, and your community sense that's been developed. Because with all those things harnessed, you wonder why I'm excited. With all those things working for you, we can be all you can be. Let's have our dab and try our hardest to be all we can be. It's an opportunity. It's here. It's now. If you wait, the opportunity may pass you by. If you seize your opportunity and improve, enhance your development in these critical areas of life, you can be better. It's all about being the best we can be and all that we can be. Cheers, everybody. And have a great day out there. Thanks for watching The Real Senior Stoner. If you like this video, please subscribe. Cheers.